Hello everyone. In the last video, I said you about the profit maximization conditions. Now, the first condition I already did. Now, in this video, I am going to explain the next condition of profit maximization, that is marginal cost should not decrease at Q naught, and third one is price should be greater than or equal to the average variable cost in the short run, and price should in the long run. Okay, so these conditions will be fulfilled now. So regarding to this, so you have videos in this class, in this session, so you can watch it. In this video, I am going to upload the next concept in the profit maximization conditions, that is marginal cost should not decrease at Q naught. So in the last video, I said you about the price should be equals to the marginal cost, right? So in this video, I am going to upload marginal cost should not decrease at Q naught to a firm to achieve its profits. So the profits na achieve ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ marginal cost curve should not decrease. Okay, so this can be explained with the help of a diagram. So here in this diagram you can see that in OX axis we are measuring output or quantity, and in OY axis we are measuring price or cost. Okay, so this P is a price line, P is a price line, and this MC is a marginal cost curve. Okay, so I said you that the second condition should be hold when the marginal cost should not decrease at Q naught. So Q naught ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ವ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ marginal cost should not decrease ಆಗಬಾರದು. Okay, ಯಾಕೆ? So you know that, so can we say this Q1 as a profit maximization point? Can we say this Q1 is a profit maximization point? No, Q1 it's not at all a profit maximization point. Why? Because so here you can observe that the marginal cost curve is decreasing. The marginal cost curve is decreasing. So it's clear. However, the marginal cost curve ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ, marginal cost curve is decreasing. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ first condition ನಾವು fulfill ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So the Q1. So Q1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ marginal cost decrease ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. So marginal cost decrease ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. So this Q1 is not at all a profit maximization point. And can we say this Q2 is a profit maximization point? So no, why ಈ Q2 ನು profit maximization point ಅಂತ consider ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ? Here you can see that, so here the price line is above the marginal cost curve. ಆ Q2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ, Q2 ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಅಥವಾ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ marginal cost curve is under the price line. Price line ಗಿಂತ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇದೆ marginal cost curve. So this Q2 is also not at all a profit maximization point. And can we say this Q3 is a profit maximization point? No. So even this Q3 is also not a profit maximization point. Why? Because so in Q3 allunuve, so price is above the marginal cost. So price line ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು marginal cost ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. And can we say this Q4? So Q4 ನ ನಾವು ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ, Q4 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, so we can say that Q4 is a profit maximization point. No, even this Q4 is not at all a profit maximization point. Q4 profit maximization point alla, because the marginal cost is above the price line. So marginal cost ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, price line ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ, at Q4 ಅಲ್ಲಿ, right? So this Q4 is not at all Q4 is also not considered as profit maximization point. And this Q5, can we say this Q5 is a profit maximization point? No, this Q5 is also not a profit maximization point, because so Q5 and this output Q5 is also marginal cost is more than the price line. Marginal cost price line ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. So ಈ left to the points Q1 ಗಿಂತ ಅಥವಾ ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಈ Q0 ಗಿಂತ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಂಡ್ Q0 ಗಿಂತ ರೈಟ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ Q0 is considered as profit maximization point. So Q0 is considered as the profit maximization point because it's here it's intersect the price line no intersect agide, and even though the marginal cost curve is increasing manner, ಈ ಕರ್ವ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ marginal cost curve increasing manner ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So because of that Q0 is considered as a profit maximization point. Okay, so I have to focus more on this condition and the previous condition. ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ದೀಸ್ ಟೂ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅಂಡ್ ನೌ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ price should be greater than or equal to the average variable cost in the short run. To achieve a profit by a firm, that is price must be greater than or equal to the average variable cost in the short run. So the third condition fulfill adaga we will achieve that Q0. So Q0 niಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, it's a profit maximization point. So if we achieve this Q0, we have to fulfill the three conditions. So now I already discussed about the two conditions. Now the third condition is price must be greater than or equal to the average variable cost in the short run. So if any firm will not produce and sell its product if the price is less than AVC. So a product price AVC ಗಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಫರ್ಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫೇಸ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬೇರ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಫರ್ಮ್ಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದ ಫರ್ಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ is less than AVC. So here in this diagram you can see that, so in OX axis we are measuring quantity and in OY axis we are measuring price and cost. OX axis ಅಲ್ಲಿ quantity ನ measure ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ and in OY axis ಅಲ್ಲಿ price and cost ನ measure ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. So this is the SMC curve, short run marginal cost curve, and this is short run average cost curve, and this is average variable cost curve. Okay, so your quantity is Q0 and the price is P. Okay, so here the firm is not ready to sell the product at the P price. So a product na sell ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ready ಇಲ್ಲ firm at P price. Why? Because a firm ಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಿರುವಂತ expenditure, you can observe the expenditure, that is OE, and OE is the expenditure to the firm and it's selling that product is OP. So ಈ OE ಅಷ್ಟು quantity, OE ಅಷ್ಟು expenditure ಮಾಡಿ OP ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಫರ್ಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬೇರ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್. ಸೊ ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್, ಸೊ TR ಒಬ್ಟೈನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ P ಇಂಟು Q ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ ಒಬ್ಟೈನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ P ಇಂಟು Q ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು P ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? P is considered as OP and Q quantity is considered as AQ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು it will be OPAQ1. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ ಆ ಫರ್ಮ್ ಒಬ್ಟೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಆ TVC ನ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ತಿರುವಂತ ಟೋಟಲ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ AVC ಇಂಟು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. AVC ಇಂಟು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ. ಈಗ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ AVC ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? OEBQ1. So in firm ಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಿರುವಂತ ಬರ್ತಿರುವಂತ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ is considered as OPAQ1. So it is the total revenue to the firm and quantity is the total expenditure is OEBQ1. Okay, so here the total cost is more than the total revenue. Total cost is more than the total revenue ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ the firm will not sell any product if the price is less than AVC. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, ಈ Q1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಈ P ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆವರೇಜ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸೋ ಅಬೌವ್. ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾ ಮೇಲಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಫರ್ಮ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ನ ಮಾಡಿನೇ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ Third condition, the second one is price must be greater than or equal to the average cost in the long run, right? So in the long run, a profit maximizing firm will not produce and sell its product if the price is less than average cost. So average cost ginta adra price kammi iddaga the firm will not produce and sell its product. Okay, so this can be explained in this diagram. Here in OX axis that is output is measuring, and in OY axis price or cost is measuring. So here we have LRMC long run marginal cost and LRAC long run average cost na measure marta hogta idhivi. You know that LRMC curve is a U shaped curve, right? So and even though LRAC curve is also a U shaped curve, so illi firm the even the Q naught na we cannot say that profit maximizing point ಅಥವಾ profit maximizing output anta consider ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Why? Because here the firm profit area is, that is total revenue area is OPAQ1. Profit maximization, total revenue point is OPAQ1, but the total expenditure or the cost of a firm is OEBQ1. Okay, so here you can observe that profit, that is pi, is equals to OPAQ1, and the cost area is total expenditure of the firm is OEBQ1. So ಈ rectangular area ಏನಿದೆ, ಈ rectangular area ಅಲ್ಲಿ cost is greater than the profits, right? So cost is greater than the profits ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ the firm will not produce any product and sell if the price is lesser than the average cost, and this Q naught is also not considered as a profit maximizing point. So profit maximization point na achieve ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ the profit maximizing output will be Q naught ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Okay, so if we fulfill all these three conditions, ಈ three conditions ನಾವು fulfill ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we will attain profit maximization. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಬರೀ 3 conditions ನ ಮಾತ್ರ explain ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. So in the next video I am going to explain the profit maximization. ಈ ಮೂರು condition ನ fulfill ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು diagram ಬರುತ್ತೆ. In the diagram you can see that how the firms will achieve profits. Thank you.